What up, guys? 3 things I know you can be doing better. Number 1 is asking. So simple, yet we always forget that we can actually ask for what we want, bro. Like, if you want a pay rise, if you want a different job, if you want your partner to do something differently, if you want advice on how to raise your kids better, if you want all these things in your life, you need to actually ask. It's so simple. It's free. Takes a bit of balls, takes a bit of courage, but you need to actually ask. That is so simple. Example, you're a real estate agent and you want homes to sell. Because you all want homes to sell and you all post photos of, oh, we just sold this property. Let us know if you want to know what your property's worth. How many times a day do you ask people, if you know anyone who's selling, here's my card? Do you jump on your social media and say, I am going to work hard for you. If you want to sell, call me now. Don't really see any of them. Does it sound desperate if you do that? Maybe. But if you believe in your product, why wouldn't you want to put that out to people? If you genuinely believe that you have the best service, the best marketing, the best negotiation skills, it is actually a disservice not pushing your product more. Even when you go pay for your servo, you go pay for your fuel, drop the guy a card. Say, hey, if you know anyone who wants to sell their home, here's my card. Thank you very much. Asking. You might be dissatisfied with your partner and you want to go on a date, or you want some more intimacy time, or you think that you should educate yourselves better on relationship techniques to improve things. Ask. You're stuck in a job that pays like shit. Have a conversation in a way that will be beneficial to you. And I'm going to give you one little extra tip here when trying to sell yourself, because nearly everything in life is selling. You think it's not, but like when you're disciplining your kids, you're selling them an idea. Yeah, there's no money exchange, but like even when you're explaining an idea to your friends and family, you're kind of selling an idea. You're explaining it in a way that's convincing, or explaining it in a way that people understand what you're trying to say and where you're trying to get at. So if you're going to ask for a pay rise, make sure you say it like this. Hey, Mr. Mrs. Boss person, hope you're well. Just wanted to have a chat with you and see if you're happy with all the work I've put in over the years, the 5 years I've worked here. Have you been roughly happy with what I've been doing? Oh yeah, of course, George. Yeah, okay, I'd really like to continue growing with the business. You know, is that something that you would like to see me do as well in the future? Yeah, I feel like I've found a home here and I want to be with you guys for many, many years to come. Do you see me being on your team for like a long time? Yeah, of course. Well, you're an asset to the company. Give me a pay rise. No, don't do that. Just say, as you know, things are a bit tight at the moment with money. We've got this holiday coming up. Come up with a reason. Just say, is there anything extra I can do or something that I can give or make myself more valuable to deserve a pay rise? If you say it like that, how can they say no, bro? Unless it's in like some kind of policy. But even then, if they really, really, really want to make it work, they'll make it work. Anyway, you get the point. Ask. Another thing that you can do better is taking advantage of the opportunities around you that you're actually missing. So if you didn't know this, your brain has what's called selective focus. You can only focus on a select amount of things at one time. So you're going about your day, you're driving your car, you're probably focusing on how fast you're going, you're thinking about something else, maybe you're listening to the radio, maybe you're checking the temperature on the car, maybe you're looking at the car in front of you thinking, oh, this guy looks like an idiot. And your brain is selecting to focus on a certain amount of things. I don't know exactly how many things it is, but there's only 3 to 5 things at one time you can focus on. Meanwhile, there is literally trillions of things happening around you at all times. There's an ant going into a fucking hole. There's, a moth flying off. There's wind coming past. There's someone else having a conversation. There's businesses operating right beneath you that you didn't even think of. There is, things happening in the sky, temperature, water evaporating. There's people posting to social media. There's trillions of things happening at all times. If you actually expand your awareness and think, what opportunities exist in this realm outside of the 5 things that I'm thinking about. This is not just to make money. It could be to make money. It could be to, maybe you want to work with some kind of business that you never thought of before. You think it's outside of your capabilities. Well, it's not. Let me tell you, it's not out of your capabilities. You can call up anyone, and if you show determination and you have a plan and you want to do it, you can jump in there and start working with companies. I recently started an automotive parts website because I've been doing YouTube videos and we're getting a little bit of views. And I thought, let's start up my own website where I can sell other people's stuff and I make a little bit of a markup on it. So we did that and it's going okay, it's getting a start. And I just thought to myself, hey, why don't I hit up some of the top brands of automotive parts in Australia? So I went onto their websites and I went down to the contact section and noticed that they all have their contact email in that section. And I thought, hey, let's just email and say, I'm a YouTuber, I'm doing a lot of content on car products. I want to help you guys push more traffic to your website and hopefully promote more sales. I'm already working with this brand, this brand, this brand, this brand. Are you interested in having your parts on my website, which is called 24/7 Parts, by the way. It's only just getting started, 247parts.com.au. And I got some very positive emails back saying, yes, please apply here. And another guy was asking for my phone number to have a conversation. And then I was telling my friend about it and he was like, bro, how did you get in with them? I emailed them, bro. Simple. How many of you want a job somewhere and you haven't even emailed? You haven't even called. You haven't even reached out and asked. Maybe sending a resume is not going to cut it. Maybe you need to make a video of yourself and send it in to stand out from the crowd. If you want above average things in life, you have to do above average things. If you just blend in with the crowd, then you blend in with the crowd. Anyway, other opportunities. Look at the opportunities around you. This could also mean with, say, raising children. I'm a dad, I've got 6 children at the moment. I've recently just had twins. They're 2 months old. I've got a 1-year-old, I've got an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 15-year-old. And let me tell you, there's a lot of negotiation and asking, but also there's opportunities that we are just blatantly missing. If you feel like you're struck, if you want more money, then maybe you're in the wrong opportunity. What other opportunity could you get into? Yeah, it might be a little bit scary changing, but like it's actually scary staying in the same place too, being stuck in that one thing. Everything's scary. Life is scary. Driving to work is scary. You might be in an accident. Everything is risky. But what happens is you feel alive when you change your routine and what you're doing, especially if it ends up being a positive for you. If not, you can learn from it and move forward. One great example of someone I know who did not take advantage of an opportunity. So years and years ago, I had a job ad up for a photographer to come and work with me. Thriving photography creative business. We're doing massive things in the industry. This person came in as a trial. They were a junior, I forget what her name was. I was offering minimum wage for training. Like I'm paying someone to train with me, teach them everything I know, show them pretty much my whole business, and I'm paying them to come and me train them. So I had them on minimum wage and they decided that their Centrelink payment was better than working with me. Oh, sorry, I can't work with you because my Centrelink payment's gonna get cut off. And I was just thinking in my life, like, and this person had gone and done a photography course at uni for like 3 years, paid for it. And it's like, bro, the opportunity is right there and you're just gonna take a Centrelink payment from it. I have no idea what she's doing right now. Maybe she's running some huge photography company, but I was just thinking like, bro, the opportunity is right there and you're not doing it. Like so many of you want to do certain things. The opportunity's there. Literally, you have a phone, you have an email, you have a voice, you have a mouth to talk, you have eyes to see, you have arms and legs to fucking walk around and pick shit up and move and have conversations. And you don't even go work for the people that you want to work on. What are you doing, bro? Maybe you're happy. Good on you if you are happy. This is not for you. But yeah, opportunities. One thing that will kill your ability to see opportunities is negative thinking, which is number 3 thing that I want to talk about. Negative thinking. It will literally fuck your life completely up and you become addicted to it. You will sit there, and humans, we are naturally drawn towards trying to fix issues because we want to keep improving everything. Oh, we need to improve tomorrow. We need everything to be better. It's not good enough as it is now. We've got all this shit. We've got all this. You walk into the supermarket and there's just shit for ages. Like every fucking flavor of like Pop-Tart, sauce, every fruit, every bread, all these different fucking million breads, million dips, million cheese, and everyone's walking around like, this price is too expensive. Okay, well go out into the fucking jungle and make the cheese yourself then and see how expensive it is. For what we do, for what we get, it's not that bad. It's just your perspective on the whole thing. If you believe that food is expensive, and look, it's relative, right? Because if you work in a job that you don't really like and you're not getting paid in a way that's substantial to the skill that you have, then you're gonna look at whatever you're buying and say, hey, that piece of cheese is $5, whatever it is, $5, maybe some of them are like $30. Some of you it takes an hour to work for that. And you'll be like, oh, that's an hour of my time. I used to do that when I worked in a warehouse. I'd be like, oh, I don't want to buy that. It's like 4 hours work. But what I'm trying to get at is negative thinking will keep you there. If you believe that you cannot do it, and you believe that you cannot get healthy, and you believe that you're this person who just, that's the way you are, then guess what? That's the way you are. Because what you believe is the way you will live. Believe. Be life. Believe. Whatever you believe will be your life. It's simple. So if you believe that you can do something, then it enables the ability to open up the possibility that you can do it. There's a famous quote, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. But it is impossible to actually hold it in your hand if you can't see it in your mind. It's healthy to sit down and practice gratitude. Sit there in the morning when you wake up or when you go to sleep at night. Don't, for the love of the universe, do not lay in bed and think about negative shit. Oh, he said this to me. Oh, this is the fucking bill's due. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Do you think that that is serving you to be having a better life? Whether you think about it or not, that stuff there is going to exist. Does it serve you to go over it like a yo-yo again and again and again and again? No. In an ultimate world, if you were there was one person that have an issue, they focus their energy on positivity and trying to maybe make more money. Let's just put that energy that I want to spend complaining and let's put that into doing something productive that's going to help other people. Or do I take that problem that I have and I'm going to go, oh, but I hate it when that, and then this friend comes over and you have to tell them the story. And then another friend calls you up and you're like, oh yeah, this happened to me, and you live in the moment again. And then your mom comes over and then you tell them. I understand it's easier said than done doing that, but you create habits. So be careful of what habits you get into. I have trained myself. I'm in a situation right now where I should be pulling my fucking beard out. I've already pulled my hair out. I have had massive situations where business deals gone sour. I've been fucked over 50 grand. Things happen all the time. It's not what happens to you, it's how you deal with it. Stop wishing that life was better to you and wish that you were better at dealing with life, and your life will change. Don't wish, just become better at it. What kind of person is better for you to be for the future? Someone who's really good at dealing with the shit that comes at you, because next week there is gonna be more shit coming your way. And if you're the kind of person that's gonna sit around and be like, I'm just unlucky, bad shit happens to me, this is fucked, blah, 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 wah, 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 my life's cooked. Or are you gonna be the person who's like, this challenge happened to me and it's the universe wanting me to learn about that. Thank you. When an issue comes your way, it is actually, when you look back at it from a future perspective, like remember something that happened to you like 5-10 years ago, really, really bad thing. That actually made you stronger, a stronger person now. Or maybe something happened to you like a divorce or a breakup and it was really toxic and you didn't even want to be in it. And now you're just so much happier. Or it was something that happened that was kind of traumatizing, you know, and now you're just like an amazing person because of it. The bad things that happen to you are actually good. You just need to see the good in it. Like my car keeps breaking down. I've had the worst luck with my car, but at the same time, my son wants to become a mechanic. And guess what happens? Every time, I said to him, every time something goes wrong with the car, we are learning about whatever happens. And we have learned about engines, gearboxes, diffs, tail shaft, all the stuff. Ignition barrel keys and programming on computer. we're just gonna buy the computer and we're gonna fix it ourselves and I'll teach you. And we're gonna learn, because and then I was trying to teach him from a young kid that when issues come to you, that's God wanting you to learn. And that's what it is. And if you look at it in a way like that, like whatever issue and pain you're having right now, it's because the universe wants you to step it up. And it's hard to step it up if you're gonna be negative. Anyway, I think I've ranted on enough about that. What's the last thing? I think that was it. Stop negative thinking. Yeah, stop being negative thinking, because you get absorbed in it and you're addicted to it. Some people are literally addicted to it. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Love you all. Subscribe and comment. Peace.